when last we left our heroes, you had all been in the midst of combat, fighting against this horde of undead skeletons that rose up from the piles that are littered in the corners and sides of these hallways. Through trial and tribulation, you were able to down most of the skeletons in relatively quick succession, and it was at that moment that Morbosa and the hounds came in, harrowing you all, but bringing low one Vasul. And as he lay there unconscious on the ground, Snack runs up to him, but as she does so, he wakes up before she is able to make it fully to him. She still administers the potion, giving him 20 more hit points to deal with instead of just the one that he has. Luckily, the two of the hounds that are near you right now are unconscious, brought low by the Eclipse Guard that is at your backs. There is only one that is still awake, and you do see that Umber has, though he is in an attack stance, he is less so towards these creatures than you would expect. Like, he is showing a type of interest instead of wariness. Moving the camera up to where Ishmael and Abraham now stand against Morbosa, another hound standing right behind her. It howled, giving her advantage on her strikes, and therefore she was able to land one good one on Ishmael. We will see how that unfolds as it proceeds. But for now, it is the Eclipse Guard's turn, the one that is directly behind Ishmael and Abraham. And what it is going to do is take a few steps forward. It's got, right now, wings unfolded, but through this space right here, its wings could not fit to allow it to flight. So it is going to shrink them back down. And I don't know what you're pinging, but you are pinging something.
Who is this little purple man?
So that is the Storm Giant. That is how I got it in here. I was waiting for that to be seen because I could not find it for the life of me while I was adding stuff in. So let's get rid of him. All right.
I was just like, is this someone who just showed up and
No. That is the stats for the Storm Giant. It is just brought in with a token that I did not want to use. I wanted to use the one that was already here. So let me make it to the Eclipse Guard. Where are you, friend? Yes. Well, I'm gonna have to open the Hound as well. I'm gonna have to open a bunch of them, so why not just do it now? Let's do Hound. It's there. And then Morbosa, I can just double click, so that's not a problem. All right.
Oh, wow. That's one hell of a spell.
Polymorph is a very good spell in a lot of ways.
I was talking about plane shift, but yes.
There's also that. Okay. With that, the Eclipse Guard is going to land, folded in its wings. It's got 30 feet of movement, so it's going to move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, before it does that, I needed to roll a perception check. No, we have the freaking sheets for a reason. Perception. It does not have any proficiency on this, so it's just a wisdom check. Yes, not good. It does what it did. It's moving, and it is going to attempt to slash at Morbosa because that is what is in his immediate vicinity. So, of course, I didn't loot the song once. A, C, V, boop. And loop. Thank you. The great sword comes in. Yeah, it's choosing not to use its torpor breath because it doesn't want to, catch everybody in the crosshairs, as it were. It's going to use its sword. "26 hits. Oh, ow. Okay. Yeah. So she probably already would have uncanny dodged the first one. So I'm gonna say the natural 20 just goes through. 26 plus 9. Yeah, rough
When
for
you
her.
spend your uncanny dodge and then get immediately crit.
Yep. That was not fun for her. Minus, let's see, 35 points of damage. Well, no, that's incorrect. Because that's the one she would have. So it would have been plus. Let's do plus 18 because it would have been 17 instead. Okay, so she dodged that, but she takes the full brunt of 34 plus 10. 44 points of slashing and radiant damage. So, minus 44 points. She's not bloody yet, but that was a good 2 hits from the Eclipse Guard. And it is now on to Umber's turn. I'm going to have to take your ability to operate Umber this turn, because instead of moving or doing anything else, in response to the howl that came from the other room, echoing through the halls, a howl comes from Umber as well. Okay. And each one of these hounds is going to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Once again, you want this to be a good roll. I'm just going to do that for them now so that I know. Well, actually, I'll do it at the start of their turns. That way I know which one is actually saving. Okay. But for that, please remind me because I need to know. Abraham, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna open it up with a punch at the rogue. A punch.
Let me... 18. Let me see what her armor class is. That does not hit.
I'm just... Okay. Then we shall try again. Does
now,
a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 unfortunately does not hit either.
Are we for fucking serious right now? Alright, I'm gonna spend a key.
Spend that key.
Remove my dodge status. So we're gonna make another one. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 barely hits.
All right. She takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage
And 4 points of cold, I
and
see.
4 points of cold. And I'm going to push her 5 feet to that square.
Beautiful. How much? 17. And she gets pushed this far. It is with that strike that you notice some blood coughed up from the strike to the gut.
Take the dog. I've got this one. Just yelling to Ishmael as I push her back. Please don't get fucking sneak attacked again. Take the dog. Divide and conquer. I'm gonna try to punch her one more time.
Lovely. I believe that will be a hit. Let me. Yeah,
So-
30 hits.
I forgot to spend a key on the last punch, so I'll just live with that. But I'm going to spend a key here to force her to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Beautiful. All right. She will make the saving throw. See if she succeeds or not. And it's Constitution, correct? She is not the best. at
Oh wait,
these.
no, my save is actually a 17. Sorry, and it is Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Boop. Yeah, she rolled poorly. But wait, no, I don't know if
She
that
is stunned.
correct. Yes. The feature I was thinking of does not help her against saves. So she will just be. Where is that stunned thingy? Is right there. She is stunned.
And she will, for the actual punch's damage, she'll take 3 cold and 13 bludgeoning for a total of 16 points of damage.
16 points. You can see the seething behind her eyes. Like, it is not utter hatred or anything, but she's definitely not happy with the current situation.
Oh, I wouldn't be either.
With that,
POV, you're the first thing in like 3 years of this campaign that has a low enough constitution score
yep,
to get
it's been
stunned
a
by
long
me.
time since there's been something that actually, yes, can be stunned, barely easily. That yeah, but at the end of your turn,
Wisdom, so
yes, thank you for reminding me, but not quite yet, because at the
Okay.
end of Abraham's turn, you all hear this echoing gurgle of just almost like thick popping as something is rising from the grate below.
the great.
Yep.
You all watch as a miasma and a gross mass of coagulated, half coagulated, and what seems almost like bubbling and churning blood starts to curl up and out of the grates. And you can see some very solid, like, matter in there as well. And at the beginning of Hound's turn, it needs to make a wisdom save. Thank you for the reminder. It will make it with advantage. So click that and then click wisdom save. 17, unfortunately, is not enough. These dogs just will not roll well. That's unfortunate. So at the beginning of its turn, it's going to step up in the vicinity of both of you. And the first one it's going to attack is the one that is directly harrowing Morbosa. So it is going to... Yeah. It's going to try and give you a bite, and 2 claws, because it doesn't care about the other one. Big bite. 25 to hit,
25 hits.
dealing 17 points of piercing and
I'm
36
immune to poison
poison. I
damage.
figured as much.
17 points.
Yes. So, with that,
Man, this encounter is built for me. Thanks. Bob.
you're welcome. Law. 17 does not hit. 25 for 15 points of slashing.
All right.
As this thing comes up to you, and you watch as it just lunges its entire front half at you. It is digging its teeth into your shoulder and trying to rake at your stomach as it's doing the same. One of them you are able to push the paw underneath you, but the other rakes against your hip bone and down some of your leg. With that, it is now Ishmael's turn.
I will say, Steven, since I got the stun off, attack who you want. You can scratch my previous communication if you feel like taking advantage of the opening. You are muted
If you are speaking, yes, you are.
if you're speaking.
The muted thing wasn't said. I was muted. Anyway. Does Sentinel engage after the first attack or at the end of their turn?
Sentinel engages when somebody tries to move out of your combat range, and
Or if they
Attack
attack
something
a
within
friend
5 feet of him
next to
that isn't him.
correct. So Sentinel could definitely strike out against the Hound.
before the claw and the claw?
I mean, you
And
could have
their
done it.
turn.
You could have done it during the bite, but it doesn't exactly matter because it's not like you're going to stun him and stop him from doing the rest of what he was going to do.
Unless
But
he
yeah,
I guess.
actually
Just-
one-tapped him. Just lands the nat 20, like, max level
Right.
smite.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Well, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it off the first attack. And yes, it is a reaction, so it would have come in effect directly after the attack. Or before, I can't remember how
It
that
was
actually
so
works.
close to a nat 20.
It's missing the 0.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a 2 plus your, like 11? It doesn't,
13.
yes, does not hit.
Very good. That's great. Love it.
Yes. Okay, now it is your turn.
Now, for real. What's this thing?
A
Do I know what
mass...
this thing is?
A mass of half coagulated blood, which, if you're looking at it, you can tell that there's bits of bone matter that are scattered throughout.
It's a thing, though.
Yes,
Like
and you could swear that the bones are starting to coalesce into something.
Someone just tossed a fireball right in the center of it.
Da, 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 da. We're gonna hold off on that. I would like to. I'm gonna go for Morbosa
All right.
because I like advantage.
Are
Yep.
you in
I don't blame you.
armor mode or fly mode?
I am not because I flew over here.
Is that an action, an item interaction, or a bonus action to...
It's a bonus to go armor. But I don't want to like. Oh, whatever. I don't want to get like too much closer into this room. Can I like hover and like smack her while flying, or like how's that work?
So the room does open up fairly tall. Yes, you could fly above this creature if you would wish to.
Oh, that's kind of sick. Just floating above.
Okay. Let's go for a smack with advantage.
You're...
Did it work?
15 plus 11.
Hey.
15 plus 11 hits.
Whoa, aggressive.
I don't. The other one, however, 8 plus 11 does not.
13? Is it 13? It's 5, 10, 13, yeah. Plus 3
Oh.
weapon proficiency and strength.
13. 13 plus 8 is 21. It still does not hit. Oh, yeah, no, still does not hit. You can see even as she's stunned, like she is trying to barely cock her body into the correct path so that you do not get a solid hit. The first one, however, does hit. You can roll damage for that one.
Okay. And I think my weapon is a D12. It's not a D6 or 2D6.
To be quite perfectly honest, I don't care. You can do that either way you want to.
Well, I have great weapons fighting, so if I roll a 1 or a 2, like it's a pass.
Right.
I can reroll.
Understood.
So not very helpful if I do a 2D6.
Right. So 7.
7 plus. Is it 8?
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
Strength
It is your strength
plus
and the yes plus 3 on the weapon.
That's 15.
So 15 points of damage is dealt. Don't forget your improved divine smite. It is just the cherry on top of that.
Mango. I like cherries. Another 4.
So that's 19 total points of damage. She's not down yet.
Smite. We're gonna smite.
Okay.
Level 3. Which is, holy shit, I need to look that up. 4? I'm going with 4. D8. It's one more than the spell slot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's correct.
Plus 20 more, DM.
Plus 20 more. She falls. She is not dead, but she is unconscious.
Got him.
And then,
Is that the end of your turn?
no, I will
Okay.
come down here. And then bonus action, armor mode.
All right. With
I should
that,
have like a little token probably, huh? Because this is going to be impossible to remember what I'm doing.
I can definitely get something made for that. But for now, I think the good ones to do, like if you're in fly mode, we should do where just
I
like
put the rook symbol on you for tank mode.
ooh, yes, the rook
The
symbol is
turret.
good.
He's a veritable castle of a man.
A fortress, if you will. After your turn is done, the hound needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Do well, you stupid pup. Nope. They have a +7. Like, they could roll well on this, but they don't.
They
This
elect
one.
not to.
Apparently, this one is the only one that is awake down there, and so it is going to immediately attack Spapple. It is going to give a bite.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean you're right there.
I'm involved?
Yeah, you are. You clung to its face. It's gonna bite you.
I thought I was on the ceiling. Oh,
I-
no,
I'm-
I'm on its back. Never mind. I remember.
Yes, because you landed on him.
It was a long sesh.
It was a long session and a long time ago. 2 weeks is a long time. So
Let's
With
Never
that.
mind. Sorry.
It is going to bite. Well, actually, there's 3 creatures in front of it. It is going to... Let's see. It is going to use its barbed barrage. Or maybe... It doesn't care. It just wants to get the spider off of it. That's what it wants. So, bite. Bite!
Oh my god.
Yep, 27 to hit. 17 points of piercing.
Oh, just hits. I'm pretty sure it breaks it as well. How much damage? Yeah, it fucking breaks.
Yeah, so I'm just making sure. You're not like resistant to poison damage or something, or completely immune,
I'm
are you?
immune to poison
Okay, so
damage,
17 points
sir.
of piercing damage. The rest of it doesn't matter.
So only 17
Yes.
total?
Th-
No, that's not right.
17 total, because if you are
Oh, then it
immune to
doesn't break.
poison, yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So it bites
Wow.
and claws.
Now it breaks.
Now it breaks. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, do I have your... no. But I will fix. You are gone. Now, I need to bring you back in. Boop. There you are. And you can choose whether to be in this space or this space. I mean, technically you're in this space because you would be shunted from the storm giant.
Yeah. Yeah. Works for me.
All right. So with that, it is going to send one more claw your way because it was already attacking you anyways, and
Good luck.
it's confused that you just turned into a turtle.
Yeah, that hits.
It rolled well for its slashing damage, 29 points.
Indeed it did.
Just bears down on this spider, trying to get up and basically push you down to the ground. And as it's doing so, you morph back into the turtle that you were. And it digs one good claw into your arm where the armor plating on your body does not offer any solace.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Can I tuck in my shell, or is that a reaction? No, I don't think.
You can check. I don't think so,
Nope, it's a preventative thing.
but... well,
I
it still would be
could've sworn it was
fun.
something. No,
Mhm.
no, it's not. Okay,
All right.
carry on.
All right. After that, it is going to be this hound's turn. Roll well, you stupid pup. 22. That is rolling well, but not well enough. Normal. We'll say the DC probably goes down after that. And now, at the end of this unconscious pup's turn, because that is, yes, correct. It is unconscious. The music is going to shift. If everyone would not mind watching the stream that I put up in just a moment, that will be the music that we are playing.
Oh, I'm
So-
just in time.
Oh.
Yes.
Brrr.
Because I can't do
need
YouTube with my
YouTube
bot.
for it.
Rip.
Yes, it's unfortunate, but it's okay.
If you want to like walk through it at the end of the session,
I would
Soren,
love
I'd
to.
be happy to stay.
I
up.
would love to. You watch as this mound of bone and blood congeals and pops, shrinking into a solid and structured mass. It sounds like thousands of threading fibers popping and tightening against themselves until the armor is almost completely sealed from the outside. You see in front of you Give me just one moment. The Lord of Blood and Bone.
Oh fuck.
Holy Dark Souls, Batman.
Lord of Blood and Bone has nothing on
Must zoom in. Must zoom in.
Victor
Oh,
Rocky,
if you want to see,
Destroyer of
if
Worlds.
you want to see the token, let me do this for you.
Enhance. 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 Wow, Jesus, that's cool as fuck. Thanks, Pinterest.
Yes, Pinterest
So,
is beautiful.
Pinterest!
I need to just start a Pinterest at this point. Like, honestly.
Yeah, you do.
Clearly.
I found a site that does
God,
AI generated stuff, and there is some good stuff in there, but there's also like
Oh, you gotta
obviously
send me
AI.
that.
Gonna send you
It
this.
Can't, it can't
I
put
will.
weapons in things' hands correctly.
No, it
is what
can't.
I
well,
found.
I mean, it's for the LOLs. Have fun with
So, like, how much bleed buildup does this man do?
I will turn the music down a little bit unless people need it.
Mine says stream pause. I haven't been able to hear.
Oh,
anything thus far.
frickin'
Same.
balls. I minimized it. That's my
Oh,
fault.
do you have to have it up? Yeah.
Oh, it was so much cooler with the music. That's okay. You guys will hear it now.
Just say it again.
No, I can't.
No,
The folks at home will hear it. It's fine.
I
Folks
trust.
at home, just when you get to this timestamp right here, and now. No. Anyway,
All right. Can you all hear it now?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
beautiful.
please play it more.
It's looped, so it's gonna continue.
Yay.
With that, now it is the Lord of Blood and Bones. He is going to move. Strangely. Maybe not. He's not going to move quite yet. Instead, the people who are currently in the other room, both those that are on the floor and not, can watch as this massive creature comes roiling out of the pool of blood at his feet. And then you watch as he digs into his side where the bone plating is and rips a part out of himself and throws it into the room that is just adjacent. Control, just to show that. A concentrated ball of bone matter that lands right here. Actually, no. It would be more like here. It doesn't want to catch Morbosa if it can help it. Dealing a total of... I thank you for that, AJ.
You got it, man. It's just there's just something about it.
I find some of these things and I'm like, yes, this is the perfect hit.
It's like, where are you searching? And it's just like you just find the shit. And it's
Mhm.
just unbelievable. Puts you right in it.
Mm-hmm. I just go all over Spotify, man. Like I search and delve that shit. But anyways, the ball unfortunately misses, not dealing the full brunt of the damage that it could. But it then explodes into a mass of, you guessed it, blood and bone.
He wants to save.
Ooh, that puts me to 21 plus Ishmael's charisma.
5.
So 26 then?
26. So the DC is a 23. It says it there on the description.
Sweet.
It's a dexterity. Woo!
But now
Nope.
you watch as this massive blood and bone spills onto you, as well as the... Well, if it's within 15 feet, it would make more sense if this was bigger. about there. We'll send it to the back. That was its attack.
Mr.
To the back.
Does Mr. Dog get hit?
We can say he did. Let's see.
And what about Morbosa?
Morbosa did not. It was specifically attempting to do not.
Oh, okay. Well,
So let's see. The dexterity saving throw. Let's see if this boy. Actually, I'm gonna level with you. These things can't take piercing damage. I mean, slashing damage. Sorry. So it doesn't have to make a save.
Said no slashing damage. Huh?
Correct. The hounds do not take slashing damage. They just flat out immune to it.
They're fucking made of stone, bro.
Something like that. The Lord of Bone, Blood and Bone, should then go 5, 10, 15, 20.
So I'm gonna take 32 points of slashing damage. That's what's happening.
If you fail the dexterity save, yes. You are taking
32
32 points. As it walks forward, you watch as the blood follows. Control C, Control V.
Is that blood still there?
Yes,
Is it
it is.
Okay.
You watch as it seems to be pulling and like gurgling out of the grate as he is walking in that direction. As he gets here, that will be the end of his turn. It is now. I need to roll initiative actually real quick for this guy. Control you. Actually, we'll just say it goes. No, we'll give it initiative. Which I'm gonna say it's not dexterous. It's just gonna roll a d20. Okay. 7.
Ow.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, you tell him. Matt.
7.1. Okay, real quick, I'll wait until we get to the top of the initiative. So, the Eclipse Guard on this side is going to take its turn. It needs to see, does it have, okay, its Torpor Breath is a recharge, so let's make sure, RD6. It does not regain its Torpor Breath, and thus can't do a whole hell of a lot of anything to this thing. It's gonna try to slam because it's already tried with its sword. So it sheathes its sword onto its back and tries to slam this creature.
Put it to sleep.
Yup.
No.
It can't put him to sleep. It didn't recharge it.
No.
22 hits. 32 hits. I'm gonna level with you. It doesn't take bludgeoning damage either. So.
What the fuck? DM?
That's the reason that these things
Magic
got absolutely
users.
annihilated by these things, because these things don't take two types of physical damage.
Who doesn't take bludgeoning damage? The guard or him?
The wolf.
The hound.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dang.
what the fuck?
Because they're made out of like metal or stone, right?
Right.
My question is, why the fuck?
Oh, like what do they look like they're made out of, Torin, again?
What was that?
What do they look like they're made out of? Like metal or stone?
So you didn't see it, but Snack would have told you that two statues basically morphed because she would have got a look at the statues before they were a thing. Statues morphed into these creatures. These creatures
were
don't
metal
look,
or
they
stone?
do not look like metal or stone now. And
Okay.
from where she was at, it was hard to tell whether it was metal or stone.
Okay.
But these things look like they are flesh and blood. They just do not, like, their hide is tough as, well, tougher than nails, tougher than adamantine, it would seem.
Okay.
And with that, Morbosa needs to make a death saving throw.
Shit, what? Where did she go? Down.
Yeah, she went down.
I missed
Smacked
that.
her.
I missed
Death
that.
save.
Bad.
19 succeeds.
What did you do, Abe?
Barely does not wake up, but she does not. Ezra, it is now your turn. You just watched as this massive skeletal form rose from this pit of blood
Do
and
I
is
have
now
sight
walking into it, into
Do
the
I-
other room.
Do I need
You
to step forward
you
to have sight?
you would need to step forward as cat. Yes.
Ezra,
Yes.
did you want to try and do what we
Do I
did,
have
what we
sight?
talked about?
Well, I was gonna cast that anyway, so
Well, no. Would it help if I cast mine first and then you did yours?
You can't cast yours first though.
We're on the same turn. Can't we do that here?
No, we're
Or
not.
is that...
It's my turn right now.
Right, but when we're together, can't we do that switching thing? Or is that just Albion?
I don't care.
You're not.
But you,
In
We're
the
not,
turn
we're not
order.
together.
yeah.
Because I'm not in the order anymore. It's in the chat. I just
Oh,
put it in.
Oh,
okay.
I'm there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's why I was
I will
talking to you
fix.
the whole
I will
time.
fix. I will
Well,
fix.
I was like, why is he asking me if we want to go together? I was like, I don't
I-
see him, so I totally get it.
I will fix. I will
Because
fix. I
it
will
was
fix.
a spider, not Apple.
Sorry.
What the
I would-
fuck is he
I-
talking
I was a
about?
little confused then. I
I'm
was
a
like,
little
I'm just gonna-
confused.
I mean, I figured like, yeah, he's just talking about like he can cast this, I'll cast this, and like we'll go off of each other like when it's our turn.
Right.
No, because we're next to each other. we're
I
not.
love
We're not
it. I
mind
love it.
melded in this campaign.
Yeah, you could try it first. If Torin will
Okay.
let you.
Torin,
Yes.
I would like to cast Maelstrom. Is there enough room for me to do so?
Let me see.
Because essentially,
If we
'cause
were
it's
to,
like,
like, push it
So
on the
go ahead
wall.
and click
Yeah.
the spell so that I can see what the stipulation is.
let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do.
It's like if
Oops,
you
that's-
center it here, a lot of
Yeah.
it would be hitting the wall.
Wait, why isn't it? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, let me click for description only. Swirling mass, 5 foot deep water appears in a 30-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range. 30-foot radius. The point must be on the ground or in a body of water until the spell ends. That area is difficult to rain, and a creature starts to turn there must succeed on this very city. So it doesn't stipulate that you can't. That you can't.
It can't
Height
be
isn't a requirement.
So like if it's like this,
Yeah,
it'd be
height
fine.
isn't a requirement, and also like it being in a fully like open area is not a requirement either. I don't think.
So if I did
So
it
it
like
would
this,
just
it'd
be
be
like
cool.
hitting the wall over there, basically.
Yes,
Yeah,
essentially.
basically.
Does this show up for everybody or no?
Yes,
can see
yes,
it.
I can
See
see
it.
it.
Yeah. So if we did something to this effect, it would be fine.
Yes. The only thing I want to make sure of before you get rid of that is that
Is
if we
this is on
did,
top of the grate.
well,
or
if we
whatever?
did this, so this
Why
is
would-
30
why
feet
would
as
we do
well, but it's bigger.
How did you do that?
It's
Oh,
just
'cause
the
I
way that you
centered
measure out
mine.
the squares.
Yes. So I went
Oh,
purely
okay, I see.
diagonal, and that, well, see, yeah. Actually, if I went purely diagonal,
Oh, interesting.
that would be.
It's so different.
What
It
the
is.
fuck?
I
Jesus
I
Christ.
wholeheartedly believe in the Y and
Look how
X
small it
axes.
Yes, so this is the Y and X axis.
That's
This is
What
the
the hell?
diagonal.
What the fuck?
Noose, baby.
I feel like the Y and X is the actual.
That's the Pythagorean theorem.
Let's work with X and Y since this is a non-Euclidean space.
Okay, yeah,
I
I don't
just
think we
I
need it.
feel like
Do we need it
the
bigger
radius
like
would be
that?
way
No.
bigger than
Jesus
30 if it's
Christ.
going diagonal.
That's way too
That's
big.
almost
I'm like,
double
look
the
at
size.
these squares.
All right.
Just suck the Eclipse Guard into
Well, that and
Umber's
Umber.
first whim.
And Umber.
Okay, so we'll just put it right up to Umber then, I guess. Let's do this.
So if we're gonna choose one or the other, we're either gonna go diagonal or we're gonna go X and Y. Because
Alright,
I'm not
we're
gonna have
doing-
you
we're doing the
guys
little
doing,
guy then.
but I want this
This
30
guy.
foot radius to be
Yeah.
longer or shorter or longer
Yeah,
or shorter.
okay.
We're just gonna go with X and Y.
Oh, well, that means everyone's going with X and Y.
Yes,
including, like,
everyone is going with X and Y. There is no
bad guys and good.
diagonals do no longer exist in radius.
That sounds fair.
For this
Including the DM.
Correct.
That sounds fair to me.
All
Do
right.
you want me to put this away or do you want to put a thing?
I can definitely put a thing. Let me spiel. Where is spiel?
Wheels.
Spiels. Need a spiels. Smart. Bird spell template. And what color do you want this to be, my friend? Green?
Green
or
or blue?
Okay. let's go
Blue, it's
blue.
water.
I know. That's why I was asking. Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's just trying to mop
Here's
up
green
this guy's
water.
mess that he
Okay.
made.
Maelstrom. I'm gonna go with
He's
the
a
lightning one.
clean freak. Sure.
He's just like, fuck that blood. Let me
Radius.
just throw some water on it.
It's gonna be a 30
Clean.
foot. Let's see if this does what I want it to. It is. Yep. Even it goes by that.
Beautiful.
Even it goes by that. So yes, we are going by X and Y.
We did it right, everybody. Great work.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does make sense. All right. With that, the maelstrom is in effect. It is going to go behind everything else. Go back.
Beautiful.
The blood isn't being washed away.
Not
You watch as it starts to mingle with the maelstrom, and now you have a blood maelstrom on your hands.
yet. Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Was it?
Your
That's fun.
turn, buddy.
Doesn't it
All right,
cause
so
damage?
not
Or...
It needs to make a strength saving throw, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that on the
DC of
start of its
neg-
turn, or is that right now?
Let me check.
Until the spell ends. Blah,
Any
blah, blah.
creature that starts in there must.
Okay, so it needs to start
Starts
its
its
turn
turn,
inside. Okay,
Yep.
understood.
Push it in.
Ezra, it is your turn unless Sapple has anything else he would like to do.
I can't.
That's what she said.
Okay. Ezra, it's your turn.
I don't have any bonus action spells.
I would like to cast. Ezra's hand.
I didn't hear that.
I want to cast Ezra's hand.
okay.
Loki sounded like Ezra's hat.
I said Ezra's hand.
I
Just
know
like,
you
just
did
like
because you were.
Sandler's
Yeah, I
hand.
know,
Yeah.
but it just it
Here's the
canceled
beautiful
out.
voice.
Yeah. Okay, so we will. Let's search this real quick just to make sure.
I got you. It's all by he.
I know, but I want to make sure that it doesn't have a token assigned to it. Okay, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, okay.
Like
Sorry, it's like a wall of text. I
Okay.
apologize.
No, it's fine.
Cool
Just let me
tokens
know
and
what you
cool
want to
music
do
are
with
what
it
this
because
campaign is
I
based
vaguely
on.
remember what it is. So
Yeah, I'm gonna summon it on like this side of it, and I would like to try to shove it towards
Alright.
the center.
understood.
Hell yeah.
Go premium assets.
Forceful hand is what that's called.
Okay.
Forceful hand.
Forceful hand.
Okay, let me see. Of course, there's no magic hand disc directly in Roll20. Why would there be? Cool.
Folks at Roll20, if you're listening, Torin is a paying customer.
I am, and
He would
I have
like the
nothing.
Features,
I have
he would
nothing.
like the features that he pays for.
That it would be great. It would be great. Anyways,
You're stifling his creativity. The end.
you, AJ is not wrong. We are gonna go with this. It does not look great, but let's see. Actually, there's some weird ones, but we're gonna have to go with one of them.
Go with
so
weird. Go with
let's
weird.
let's just do it. Let's just do it. Here we go. Whoop. Where'd it go? Where did it go?
Don't see it.
I don't see it either. It went somewhere. That's
it
the
in
only
area
problem
that's
with.
covered?
I don't know. It could be. And for that matter, I don't know if I care. We will just do this for now because we don't have a resource. Let's go here. How much? How big is the hand? It says how much room it takes up. Correct.
A large hand.
So 10 foot.
Yep.
Go to the purple, and then a 10-foot cube is gonna go right there. That's your hand.
That works for me.
All right,
Can I go a little closer to the guard though, so I can push it
Yes.
towards like the center?
right there.
Is
Or
there
do you
any
wanna
way
be
go
right there?
one over? Yeah. Can I go there? Is that okay?
I mean, it technically can float, so yes, you can put it there.
Okay. Because I want to push it like towards the center.
Understood. All right, you're gonna use forceful hand. Let's see. the hand
That's a
takes first
strength
feature,
save for you
make it
with a
check.
DC of 19.
Strength contested check, so athletics
Oh, it's
check. So it's athletics between us is what that
I didn't see that.
shows.
Okay. Strength is 26 for the hand. Okay.
Yes.
Do I? Oh wait, no. The hand. I guess the hand didn't eat the meal. I was gonna say,
No.
can I get the +4?
Technically it is your spell, so
Yeah.
yeah. I'll say yeah.
Yeah. Strongest hand around.
All right. Athletics. That's
Damn
a bad roll. Athletics from this.
Ow.
Yeah, no. Your hand
No.
pops into existence and tries to shove this creature. It acts like it doesn't exist.
It was a 13.
Yeah, that's losing by 20.
Kind of tickled it a little bit. You're like,
Sad.
Gucci goo.
Yeah,
Roll 20.
I'm gonna be honest. It did not turn its head to look at your hand. It just kept
Okay.
pushing forward.
It's okay.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just debating who I want to give some inspiration to. If I want to give inspiration to someone.
I mean, the person that I would think most would either be Apple or Vasul. Vasul is in some critical condition. Apple is most likely, well, well, you could give it to Victor too. He's a storm giant.
Yes, lest
It's
we
up to you.
forget
Let's
the
just-
storm giant
I'll
waiting in
send
the
some.
wings.
I'll send some bardic inspiration to the storm giant.
Who
I want,
happens
Right on.
I wanted
to?
to smack.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I'm ready for the Victor Rotkeep turn.
It's a D10. I'll remind you if you want to use it.
Ooh. Yes. Thank you.
You'll miss one.
Now, since you took your turns in tandem, I will act as if the legendary action could not, go off in between your turns, but it will now. So, there's a legendary action coming from the Hound, as well as the Lord of Blood and Bone. The Hound is going to
Wait, which one? The one over by Abe? Or
Both.
This one?
both of them are.
Okay.
This one, because I can finally fucking do it because the paladin is not right next to you, it's going to pull out this howl that sounds like a growl mixed with almost like a human scream. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
God damn you.
Do we give D4s to our saves?
The paladin's
yes,
still
yes,
right
yes.
here.
The
Okay.
paladin is
I-
not close to the people on this side.
No, I know,
Do I
but I meant
do,
like for the meals. Did the meals?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah,
meal
yeah,
the saves,
yeah.
or-
No, you get the D4. I was talking to Steven.
Oh, okay.
Huge giant or my own wisdom?
The way polymorph works, I think your intelligence, all of those things change with it.
Oh,
I've not rolled above a 5 this session.
That's unfortunate. You are frightened.
Stupid. Why do you hate me? You roll 20. Well, why do you hate Ezra?
Ezra,
What?
specifically.
People get away with so much shit.
It's because you're a trauma child.
I guess
I'm gonna
so.
go with that.
Victor, basically, you've traded
Life
all
is
of your
like
physical
taking me
and
down.
mental stats,
Hmm.
but you retain your personality and alignment. So you are Victor. You're just you have the intelligence of a storm giant
Correct.
and the
Ugh.
strength of one as well.
God damn.
Ishmael, you don't need
got
to make a save.
rocked in the first turn of combat, and I was gonna do something with your fucking spores, but then I was like half health.
Yes, the
polymorph
bark is
self.
happening over here. I should ping. I will ping. It is happening here because finally the paladin is not in the vicinity of every one of his frickin' allies to let none of them be frightened. So, at least one of them is now. So, that's only one. That is fine. That is its legendary action. This one is going to take a bite attack against the one who just smacked. So, you have an AC right now of 26, so it needs to beat that. Bite. It does not beat it.
Ah.
And so, it does not bite you. But the Lord of Blood and Bone then is going to... You are within 30 feet of the blood that it has been pooling at its feet. And so he is going to use a legendary action to try and reach out for you with his blood. He is going for... Let's see... How does this work again? He's gonna go for the one that is immediately harrying Morbosa. So I need a strength saving throw from you, Abraham.
Oh, that's a 16.
16 total. The blood comes up and wraps around your feet, and you feel as bone matter digs into your ankles and drags you back into the blood that is beneath his feet. Dragging you here. And you also need to make me a, let's see. Where is it? Constitution saving throw.
So that is going to be a 19 plus 5, 24.
24. You succeed on that. Look. But you are prone in this roiling mass of blood, and it is thick as tar. It is now Lexov's turn. He also needed to make a save against being frightened. Of course, I did not remember that immediately, so let us roll. Where did I want? Wisdom save. Luckily, he's fairly good at those. 15. That does not succeed. He is frightened. But even as he is frightened, he is going to attempt. He's going to cast Slow on this hound. And we'll see if it succeeds. Slow. You know if that works. Okay. Oh. That's a cube. Never mind. He's not going to do that. Instead, he's just going to cast Bane on all of them. Wisdom save. What is his DC. That is 21. Wisdom save, wisdom save. Watch, now they're gonna be very good at wisdom saves for no fucking reason. There's 3 of them, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, they still are very bad at it. All 3 of them are banged, giving them a -4 to their we'll just put the skeleton hand on them, but giving them a -4 to any ability checks or saving throws. I believe that's how it works.
So they're even less likely to succeed their wisdom saves.
Accurate. Maybe he should have cast Bless, but he doesn't know what's happening between them and Umber. He does that, and then with his bonus action, I'll see if he can do anything. Yeah, he'll cast Hexblade's Curse on this hound, because why not? And he's gonna target Strength. Does that require a saving throw? I feel like no, but
No, it just happens.
beautiful. All right. It is also hexed, so I will. Let's just do the skull and crossbones. Why not? Okay. With that, he is gonna move a little farther into the room because he doesn't feel harried. But he's also not gonna get any closer to that blood maelstrom that's happening. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets closer to Vasu. You do see that he looks like he's approaching you with his hand outstretched.
I take his hand.
It is then... you can on your turn, which is very close.
Oh, I see.
Wisdom save.
Thank you. Wisdom save from this one. They literally can't... they can't make the save with the Bane on them, so Lexov did a oopsie.
Is there any way that Ezra would have seen Lexop doing that and told them not to? So she
You
knows
could
what's
have.
going on?
You could have.
I was out of the room.
That's okay. You could have. And if you said that, he would have stopped the incantation and weaved it very forcefully into a bless spell instead.
Okay.
Yes. So we will take away the skeleton hand.
I feel like she, between both of them, kind of knows what's happening.
Right.
I feel like she could have given that heads up to him.
Yes. We're gonna give that the feather. So minus. Get rid of that. Get the feather. Get rid of that. Get the feather. Okay. Each one of them is now blessed. We will do a D4 on top of their advantage. Severe.
Wait, why are we blessing the hounds?
We want them to pass their saves for Umber. Because Umber's howling at them.
Oh.
This. Oh, this one didn't need it.
But still,
natural
just in
20.
case.
Yes, and we'll say, the blessing really did,
It
carry
blessed
on
you.
into this unconscious form. You watch as this hound, it is asleep at the moment, but you watch as the collar that is around its neck unlatches,
Yay.
sliding from its position on its neck. And as it does so, you watch as there's a sigh that comes out of this unconscious form, and then it turns into a scattering of mist and travels towards Umber. As Umber one second. I gotta grab it. Grows a size category.
What?
You're the best boy.
Hello?
Oh god, I want to ride him so bad. He's so big now. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah,
Wow,
he
so fun.
like he is on all fours, so he does not stand as tall as Victor does right now. But if he put his paws on Victor's shoulders, he would be as tall as Victor.
it's like some Great Dane action.
Yeah, except for this Great Dane would be like literally 18 feet tall.
But giant size.
Exactly. By the way, it's kind of odd just because he still has the like form and shape of a puppy. Like his paws are still big, his head is still small, like he has the proportions of a puppy, but he is massive. All right. With that, Victor, it's now your turn.
Hello there, little pup. You want some mushroom soup? You just gotta play my role. Anyways, let's see. I think I'm going to cast Lightning Strike,
Beautiful.
and it's
Who you going for?
let's see. Oh, I did not mean to click that 5 times. Hold on. Probably Lord of Blood and Bone.
Okay. What kind of save does he need to make?
Lord Blood and Bone. Sorry, the name cracks me up.
Dexterity saving throw. And it's
Dexterity. Okay.
a
That's
creature
not his
within
best
10
suit.
feet of that point. So I think the point I'm gonna do is here,
In the maelstrom.
because that would
Yes. that makes
yeah,
sense.
because that would save Abraham from
From
getting hit.
having to be, yes, shocked by it. The one thing I will tell you is that the
Yeah.
blood and the maelstrom are currently connected, so the lightning travels.
I'm so happy.
That's all they wanted.
Luckily, it's a dexterity save, and so Abraham should be very good at that, and also have evasion. So there's a possibility he still won't take the damage.
And Big B is floating, so that's fine, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, you meet the save. You're good.
All right.
He
Alright.
beats it with
And-
18.
You did beat it. I think that still is half damage for him, though, right?
Correct. So half damage.
Of
But he has
12d8.
evasion, right?
No,
not me.
For the
For
Lord of Blood and Bone. Because
Oh,
he
okay.
succeeded as well, but he takes half because he, doesn't have
Oh.
evasion.
He's got some evasion, yep.
Lobab.
But he's like in the maelstrom. Are you sure he doesn't take the full damage?
I'm sure.
He like jumps at the right
12.
moment.
Uh,
Jumps
Yeah,
up.
for sure.
No, he swings
Oh,
his
that's
sword
fun.
down, and you watch as he cuts through the lightning that is coming at him and arcs half of it against the wall.
All right, that's cool.
Damn it. Cool.
Damn it for being really fucking cool. Nice roll.
It was a very good
just
roll.
60
Just under
damage.
half.
Holy shit.
Just under half.
Yeah, get it,
Yes.
sir.
So, 52 points of damage, down to 26.
No, he rolled 12d8 total. He rolled 11d8 and 1d8.
Oh, there we go. So 60.
So a total of
Okay,
60.
so it's
30.
30. Correct. Minus 30.
He
Huge.
beat the mean.
I'm sorry, Abraham.
I didn't take any damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Dexterity saving throws are my friend.
Oh, yes, they are. All right.
Might
Is
surprise
that
you,
is
but
that the end of
pretty
your
good.
turn, or
What-
do you have anything
What
else?
did you do to evade the lightning, Abe? Something as cool, or did
Yeah,
you
tell
just jump?
tell chat something cool.
I just like to think that like the little tendril was lifting me kind of just slightly above the maelstrom, and I just like tucked my legs. Lightning hit was just like, oh shit,
like cannonball.
because I only beat it slightly.
Yes.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I don't really have anything else I can do here. That was my action.
Beautiful. All right. At the end of your turn, the Lord of Blood and Bone is going to. Let's see. He is going to. You watch as he curls his greatsword behind his back and swings full tilt, breaking through the stone wall on the side and carving all the way in a full circle around his body. I am going to need, actually, no, he's just gonna make attacks against both you and the Cliffs Guard. 29 for you
29
first.
hits me.
And then 31 for him. So 22 points of slashing damage, and I need you. Well, actually, no.
23.
Yes, 23.
My
With a
Constitution
23,
saving throw.
you succeed. The construct, however, cannot bleed, and so does not suffer the consequence. But
I
does
am
take the full
holding
brunt.
out for a hero. The 22 slashing.
22 slashing, correct.
I need a hero.
It's not looking good.
Oh, he should have had advantage on you. Well, wait 1 second, because you were freaking prone. 1 second.
Well, he hit me regardless. But,
I know, but we got his fish for that 20, baby.
roll your misbegotten
Okay,
d20.
It's fine, it's
Yeah.
fine. There's no natural 20. Okay. Vasul, it is now your turn. You have a hand being produced towards you by Lexov.
I take the hand.
He grabs onto you. As he does, you are restored a flat 30 hit points.
Hey, thanks, Lexov.
I've only got so much of that to spare.
Lexi.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
You're a little closer to being my friend now.
I didn't ask for that, but
Well, I don't give
let's
a fuck.
let's
And
let's
if
let's
that
deal
happens-
some damage. Go.
Wait, I was actually hoping to use cure wounds at the 4th level
Beautiful. You
on
may.
myself.
On yourself, however, no, you can't do that.
You can't.
of
creature
course
I
you
touch.
can. Of course you can.
I'm a creature
I'm just
and I touch myself.
I'm just being facetious.
You silly. So 1d8 plus my
That would be a
spellcasting.
super weird thing to do. Like, well, not super
It
weird.
would be.
Like if you could, like maybe the setting could restrict healing. That'd be kind of cool, but not this setting.
Did it work? Just a bit. Oh, hey! It even lets you do. Whoa. Roll 20's cool.
It is. 15 healing along with the 30 flat you got. 45 is restored.
45. Nice. Thank you. So 66. Oh, that's so good. And I would like to use my bonus action to put a hunter's mark on this dumb fuck.
All right, Hunter's Mark is produced.
I didn't actually read that, Admiral. Thank you, but I
Got you, buddy.
I needed. Thank you for the assist.
Alley-oop.
And that's my turn.
All right.
And I'm gonna leave my stuff on for snack.
Okay, and you're not gonna move or anything?
Huh? Oh, I'm allowed to move?
Of course you are.
What?
You have to get up from prone. You have to get up from prone, so you only have
Oh,
half
I
your
get up-
movement. But
Oh, so-
you can move.
1, 2, 3.
Is he
4,
frightened?
5. There you go. I'm not frightened.
Cool.
I passed.
Yeah. Oh, Lexov is frightened, however, so he could not have stepped closer to you. Oh, my bad.
Could have.
Should
Could
I
Matt
take
have
my turn?
stepped closer to
No,
Lexov?
step
I
closer to
said
him.
nothing.
Yeah.
Redcon,
Yeah.
Steven said nothing.
So you can either take back your 30 hit points, or you can go to Lexov, because Lexov will be like, I can do something for you.
I'll just go to Lexov.
Okay. He heals you,
Hey.
but he can't move
Alright.
forward. Okay.
I extend my trunk to him. in an act of dominance, and he heals him.
Jeez.
He grabs onto your trunk, heals you, and digs in just a little bit. Take one extra point of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. With that, if that's the end of your turn,
Yes.
Snack, it's your go.
Okay. Can I just drive? Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll remember after your turn. Legendary actions.
Remember what?
Legendary
Oh.
actions. He's got one more.
Great.
Can't wait for this blood man to die.
You
What?
think you can't wait?
You think
Okay,
you
so
can't
these-
wait?
I'm out here
These two
dodging
wolves are-
lightning maelstroms.
These two wolves right here are asleep or not asleep.
One of them is not. The one you just pinged is not. The other one is.
Okay, this one's asleep.
That one's asleep. Yes.
Okay. And we're trying to help Umber help these guys
Basically,
save on their
you already watched when one of them succeeded. The collar detached, and it turned the creature turned into a roiling mist, and basically coalesced into Umber. You watched as he inhaled it, and then grew a size category. Like, physically got much larger.
Fucking A.
So, I wanted to move like here,
Yes.
but would Victor be in my way of trying to attack? That's good.
No.
Okay.
He's pretty big.
You
I
can
mean,
see between his
he-
legs.
It's like
That's
you
what
could,
I- yeah,
yeah,
I like
you
that better.
you can see, yeah, you can see between him. Like, I could maybe say half cover would be a thing, but I will. Half cover is a thing because it's already into the room, and you have Victor in the way. So that just means that he has +2 to whatever you're going to do.
Can she
Yeah,
move
plus two,
through
whatever you're
Storm
gonna do.
Giant?
And so he's got +2 to his AC. That's what it means.
Oh.
Can she move through difficult terrain?
You can. You could just squeeze.
Especially
through-
with me in the party, there's no difficult terrain for the party.
What?
Right, as the ranger?
I think that's
Like revised
specific.
ranger?
I think that's specific to traveling, but I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I was reading about travel times today in the rulebook.
Oops.
It is actually a big deal to not get slowed down in like general
Uh-huh.
difficult terrain travel. It saves you literally days on your journey.
Let me make sure it is just travel. I don't want to shortchange you if.
I mean, I think it is travel. It was along
You are a
the
master of
same-
navigating
It was in the
natural
same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, natural explorer.
So you ignore difficult terrain. You have advantage on initiative rolls. On difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel. So yes, it is.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
is towards
Okay.
travel.
I tried.
Angela should be able to
Take
make
that.
it past the Storm Giant with her movement still.
That's what I was wondering
Yes.
too.
Yes. I mean, if you wanted to
Yeah.
use your feline agility and just dash through, you could definitely make it, but you might be able to make it otherwise. Anyways.
I can't.
So you would have less if you went up like here. No, you wouldn't. I'm lying. Never mind.
Well, and also I didn't know if this would be.
You
'cause
are.
That's cool. Let's wait.
Let me
Right.
make sure. One
So I
of
didn't want
the
freaking
one of
attack.
the attacks that he has is 10 feet. So if you did move right here and then move right there, then yes, he would have an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, that was what I was trying to avoid by going this way.
Yes, but he has 10 feet of
But it didn't-
reach on
okay,
one of
fine.
his attacks.
Okay, let me go back to.
As a rogue, you can
Perfect.
disengage as a bonus action.
You can.
But my sneak attack is my bonus.
Nope. Sneak attack is just a thing that happens under
Oh
a condition
God!
when
Why
you
can't
hit
I
an
remember
attack.
that?
So you can move there freely without the attack of opportunity if you just use a bonus action. Because
I will do that.
rogues,
Rogue's got
So-
cool bonus actions.
I have to spend a key to do that.
Because monks.
I don't get to do that.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to move there. And then I would like to use my prism razor.
Yes.
And I'm going to speak the word of power, force. And I'm trying to think of which version to use.
So you're looking to change the property to force damage. Is that
Yes,
correct?
force.
Yes. All right.
Yes. Is cold the only one where when I throw it, it comes back?
So
It's-
there is no throw and come back for that weapon.
Well, it whistles.
It
through
does.
the
It does.
creatures,
So
and-
when you stab a creature,
Uh-huh.
then it will whistle through the air a secondary version of it around you, just basically attacking any creature within a, I think, 30 or 20 foot radius. I can't remember how I stipulated.
It's 30 foot.
Yes. So if you got up and stabbed him,
Oh, God. I
then
don't want
any
that.
creature that you wanted it to, it could swing through. But no, it doesn't have a thrown and come back property.
I guess I didn't understand where it says each time you hit with the stagger, it means like literally stabbing. Right.
Yes. Oh, you could literally throw it and still do that. It's just
Yeah.
you would have to then go get it.
Right.
And you are just a tad bit worried that this thing being undead as well would
Yeah.
not receive your psychic damage.
Well, that's why it wasn't going to be psychic damage.
Yes. I
That's why I went this route. Dang
Yes. I understand. I know.
it. Okay. I'm far as I can go. I don't have the movement to run all the way up. So
You're correct.
I mean, unless
also, the maelstrom in between you and it
is gonna be an issue.
is one, difficult terrain, two, now super bloody, and you don't know what's in that stuff.
Okay, so this is, I'm gonna go old school and just throw a regular old dagger.
Okay, yeah, you just pick up a regular
Yeah.
dagger and toss it in his direction. Go ahead and roll me an attack with a normal dagger.
Okay. Just because then it'll be something. We don't have dagger.
No, you don't have a normal dagger listed.
Oh my
but
gosh.
if you
no,
did,
that makes sense.
yes, if you did something like your thought provokers and just we didn't add any because it doesn't have any extra pluses to it, and we just said it's not psychic damage. That's basically the
Oh,
same
I
thing.
see. Okay, so is that okay?
Yeah,
We'll
that's
just do
fine.
that. Great.
Okay.
That figures.
Roll me
Use your
the
inspiration.
attack, please. Or you can use your inspiration. Either way.
I don't know if she has any, but I think she does.
Okay.
Do you have it?
What?
Do you not?
I couldn't hear what Steven said.
I don't know. He's
Oh, Oh,
I was
okay.
just joking because I don't think you have inspiration, but I think it'd be great if you did.
I thought I do. I do.
I mean,
Well,
you
fucking
probably
use it.
do, but if you can use it now if you want to.
I've kept it.
If it's toggle,
You okay? You
Yes.
keep it. Roll me
I
your
did,
damage,
so now
please.
I'm gonna. Yes, I'm gonna talk. I took it off. Try this again.
Oh,
Okay, you used it. Natural 20. Beautiful. Now roll the damage, please.
Okay.
big win. Big.
It's hilarious.
Look at all those dice.
That is a good amount of dice. 45 plus 19 is good.
But no
that's
psychic. No psychic.
it's not
damage,
psychic.
right?
no,
It's
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 not.
it's piercing
It's-
damage.
Okay.
So it is 45 plus 19. So that is 64. Yes, 64 points of damage. And yeah, it is.
From a little dagger.
Yep. Just
so
you
excited.
watch as the dagger sails through, and as this thing swung through the wall to cleave into the two that are right in front of it, you saw an opening, a chink in the armor just beneath the arm, where that joint comes together, and you sunk it in, and you watched as the shoulder on the other side, the bones on it literally, like, you watch as it breaks and expands out for just a moment, and there is like skeletal limbs, heads, feet, all of that is like stretched out of the armor for a moment and then coils itself back in.
That's crazy.
And then since it's a really old dagger, can we roll for tetanus?
Oh, it's definitely rusty. Yeah.
Yes, it's rusty and this thing's undead. No, you can't.
It already has tetanus.
it is dead. It does not pay attention to disease.
Disease.
Well, he really should. That's inconsiderate of everyone else.
Yeah, he washed his hands.
Did you
Yeah,
go
it's
to
almost
this
like the
fucker?
blood in its like vicinity is also disease.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that heads up,
Yeah, you're welcome.
you cutie patootie.
With that, a legendary action is spent after Serendipity's next turn.
So, do I get sneak attack because Abraham's there, or no?
Correct. You do.
So,
Yes.
But you already used
If
the
he was
bonus
there and he was unconscious,
it's
then
not a bonus.
then you
action,
might not
explain
get
that to me.
it. But even then, the Eclipse Guard is technically an ally, and both of them are within 5 feet. So if either one of them is still standing and still threatening, yes, you get it.
Which
That's
they
how
are?
that works. Yes. Even if they're not standing, even if they're prone, like they technically are still a threat, and that is
So
how
you
it
get
works.
Sneak attack.
It's basically like they're causing a distraction well enough for you to be able to sling something into its area of weakness.
Face.
Okay, so I can't remember how many
In the face.
bits here. Sneak attack,
A million.
7d6. Is that right? I think that's right.
7d6.
It already did it.
Oh, I did already do it?
Yeah, you
It's
see
in-
that? 25 plus 20.
No wonder
I
it was
fixed
so
it.
many. You did? Oh, you did. You're the best. Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yes, so it's if you look on your character sheet, there is a global attack modifier now for sneak attack. If you ever don't have sneak attack, then just uncheck that and it won't come up.
Global damage modifier.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. After your turn, the Lord of Blood and Bone is going to. I mean, let's see. It
So much damage.
it wants to use its other feature, but right now there's not enough of what it needs in the vicinity to actually make that useful. So it's just gonna do Slay again and attack Abraham and the Eclipse Guard. First one comes at Abraham. 19 doesn't hit.
Pants.
30 does, however. 28 points is dealt once again to the Eclipse Guard.
For those of you listening at home, Torin just mentioned a small detail about the Lord of Blood and Bone. Said there wasn't enough of what it needs in the vicinity. You write in the comments below, try and figure out what that is.
Get in the comments.
Oh, I love it. Okay. The Eclipse Guard
40% of you are subscribed. Don't forget
luckily
to hit
cannot be
that.
diseased, but it does start its turn near the bone mass. And so it needs to make a strength saving throw. Where is the strength save? Oh, it literally doesn't have any saves, so just strength in general. 12. You watch as this
+5.
pile of coagulated blood and bony limbs crawls up onto this Eclipse Guard and restrains it in place.
I don't wanna.
It is now restrained.
What is the save for that? Do you have to beat?
Let me one moment.
It's so far away.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Tell me. AC
I will tell
is
you when it comes to your, well, when it comes to your turn.
23.
I'll tell you whether you fail or not.
I see it, DM.
Do you? Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
The Eclipse Guard is restrained. It has disadvantage on its attacks, but it will attempt to do it nonetheless. It is going to go for the. I'm gonna say the Lord of Blood and Bone because that makes more sense. Sword disadvantage. You watch as the great sword comes around for the Eclipse Guard, and it attempts to slide down the Lord's body. It hits the bone plate mail and slides and scrapes off. No damage dealt.
Ooh.
The second attack. Same result.
Son of a bitch.
And it is now Umber's turn.
Best boy.
Best boy!
Do good things.
If you want to, we can just say he howls again, attempting to rend these creatures from their shackles.
Yes, I think that's what he would do.
Alrighty. He does so. And so, at the beginning of each of their turns, as he is standing and howling into the air, the hounds will make their saves.
And they still have bless, right?
Correct. Yes, Lexaw has not been able to, he hasn't lost concentration on that yet. So, Abraham.
It's
you-
pretty cool to think of like this fucking dog just howling.
Yeah, in the middle, yes. Yes, in the middle of this combat,
Boy.
yes.
Also, he's like 18 feet tall. Just, ooh!
Yep. Okay.
All right.
It's-
So,
So you start your turn inside the blood. Go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw.
that's
With a-
23.
With a 23, you succeed.
May I take my turn now?
Yes.
Yay. Okay.
You're welcome.
So we're busting out. Abraham kind of like stuck in this miasma, what have you, Lord of Blood and Bone. A little too close for comfort.
Mhm.
I'm going to reach into my back pocket and pull out a bead of force.
Beautiful.
Holy
one thing
shit.
one thing I do want to make sure of before we go any farther. How does your maelstrom work again, Apple?
do you mean? Can we just read the thing
I
again?
thought when the
Yeah.
dude bro takes a turn, something happens.
Yes.
Right.
When you start your turn in the maelstrom.
Yes, it's when you start your turn in the maelstrom, and right now the blood and the maelstrom are one. So, I also need whatever
Am I
that save
grappled in
is.
place though? Like,
Not in place.
okay.
Oh.
Honestly, whatever, really. It's a what? Dexterity save?
Yes, I think
It's a
so.
strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
It's a strength save? Alright.
19 is
It's
what you
gonna
gotta
try to
be.
pull you to the center.
10 feet towards the center.
I gotta love how things pan out. Like I never expected you to cast Maelstrom
That's
on this
not
guy.
great.
Not good.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah, that puts me to a 12.
Okay.
Close.
You start to slide 10 feet towards the center.
And you take 66 bludgeoning damage.
You're
Half as
welcome.
much. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. It's not a dexterity save.
No.
Oh, that was a good roll.
A little better
Alright,
than
yeah.
half.
Plans are shifted. Actually, plan might be the same.
Land is getting better.
Murder.
I just need
Question.
to...
DM.
I took how much
Yes.
damage? 27?
Yeah.
27, yes. And
Yeah.
what were you asking?
With all of these like legendary actions that the Lord of Blood and Bone was taking, should he have been rolling these strength saves?
It's not the start of his
Or that
turn. It's
technically
just
is
his
not
legendary
turn?
actions.
Yeah, alright.
Of which he has
Many.
counts.
2.
Yes, he's
Three.
got 50, at least 50. No, no.
At least 50. Somebody write it down.
All right. Abraham, it is your turn. I'm sorry for all the.
I'm listening to something that I was saying.
Yes, no worries.
Let me just examine my options here.
He's drawing a circle. The circle is
Don't
round.
forget, it's
Put
not a
Bigby's
diagonal.
hand in
It's
there
an
with
X.
him. Put
Yes.
Bigby's hand in there with him. So just punch him while they're in there together.
Is there actually space for him to move to the left here?
For the Lord of Blood and
The
Bone.
Lord of Blood and Bone.
There's a little bit, like just one square. There's 5 feet worth.
Does the miasma generate like from him? Like it's lingering, but like is it coming from his body?
You can see that it is flowing off of him, but it looks like it's being pulled up and out of the grate that you saw the first skeleton drop into. It looks like it's generating from there.
So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna toss a bead of force.
All right.
The question is, do I enclose myself?
I would.
Death match.
I just putting in my 2 cents. I would suggest not, but
Put Bigby's hand in with him.
Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna toss it directly at his center mass.
okay.
He needs to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Beautiful. Dexterity save.
Which way is he going to be pushed?
He fails.
So he is enclosed for the next minute inside a ball of impenetrable force.
Beautiful.
only air can pass through. No attacks or effects can pass through the bubble. On his turn, he can use an action to move up to half of his movement speed with the bubble, but he also weighs a singular pound
Beautiful.
Interesting.
and can be lifted and thrown
like towards the
like
center
by
of
an
the
eclipse guard.
Into the depths over by the steps.
Alrighty.
Get this
God.
bitch
I love
off
it.
of me.
I love it. I
Also,
love
like
it.
glitch.
Okay, give me just
I
one
like
moment.
goddamn
Outside of the radius to this space.
I want to grab something
If
really
that is
quick.
an occupiable space. I am pushed to the nearest occupiable space.
Correct.
Is this wall?
Give me just
here? I
one
can't really
moment.
tell the effects.
Yes, that is a wall. So
Okay.
technically, you'd be
So
down
I would be pushed
here, or like, yes.
And while I'm still in the blood, it could be worse.
It could be a lot worse. Yes, you are not wrong.
It's thinned
Fuck
out.
your legendary actions.
And
then
these
no,
freaking
you're
levels.
totally fine. With
Beat
that,
of fours. I have one left.
I'm
I was
going
just
to.
gonna ask that how many more you had.
Oh wait, no, I have 3 left. Goddamn, they keep coming in
Nice.
clutch.
Got loads of beads.
It's probably my favorite
I-
magic item that you've given me.
I also had
When you
them
gave me the
for a
beads of
really
force.
long time, and I forgot about them, and then I gave them back to Isaiah, and I was like, "Here, 2 years later."
Beautiful.
you're
All right.
beautiful."
Yes, he is inside a impenetrable ball of force. The Hound Severe that's on this side needs to make a Wisdom saving throw real quick. It's not blessed, unfortunately, but it will make it with advantage.
Come on.
$23 is not quite enough. It is close, but not there.
God damn it. +5, DM.
Oh, you are considering him an ally. That
Also, he
means that he passes.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
watch as the red gemstone collar falls, and this one being awake, you watch as it pulls its head back and another howl rips out of its lungs, this time not nearly as like gnarled and menacing, and it turns into mist.
Oh. Woo. Holy shit.
He's a big boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, his hit points are gonna go up too. I just need to get there. So, with that, Ishmael, it is now your turn. There's an unconscious Morbosa. There's a pile. Actually, you started your turn in that. Roll me a strength saving throw,
Yeah.
please.
Big money. How am I not proficient in these?
I don't know. Because I think it's charisma and wisdom.
Yeah, it is. That is
20.
+5? 25? 25?
25, you are correct. You feel these limbs attach themselves to your various body parts, and you are able to wrest your body from this pile of bodies.
Whew. Bonus action. Lay on hands.
Let me make sure.
Feeling the burn. What is it? 5 plus your level, right?
What was that again?
It's 5 plus your level, so
Okay.
we're gonna save 1 hit point, so we're gonna go 69 points.
Perfect. Don't heal any more than that. And don't take any more damage.
What? Why?
69.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, in case I gotta save someone's life. And then this is difficult terrain now. The bones.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still gonna move up here.
Okay.
And I secretly just want to smash, but like we should probably keep her alive. I don't know. Ishmael gonna smash because Ishmael smash.
Okay. So you do or don't?
He's also pretty smart.
I mean, right now she is at your mercy. Like, she's unconscious. She will not be awake at least for an hour unless there is something way unknown you have no idea about.
But if she fails her death saves,
she will die.
Right. I would do. Can you? How many like handcuffs you gonna let me have?
I mean, I'm fine with the whole like generating things after the fact. But I would like to ask you as a player, do you think Ishmael would have paid attention to like grabbing handcuffs while he was at the Boros Legion last?
I feel like he should just like have handcuffs forever, like endless supply of handcuffs.
He is a cop.
That's what I yes, but you would have to go back to the Boros Legion to replenish them. And when you were there last, do you think you would have grabbed some?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I never
That's all
used
I needed to
any,
know.
really. I should just like,
Yeah, yes, you've got handcuffs.
Alright, I'm gonna handcuff this bitch.
Alrighty. With that, there is no like sleight of hand or anything required. You simply cuff her, and it is on her person.
So I'm guessing that takes my whole action.
Yes.
Will you allow me to like take all of her shit and handcuff her, or is that too much?
That is
stuff?
too much.
Okay. She handcuffed.
But you can definitely search her next round.
Can I gag her?
Or next turn, I should say. You
gag and handcuff?
I'm gonna say to like roll her over, get her handcuffed, get her. Like you'd have to tie the gag, so no. Unless you've got,
stuff it in
unless
the
you,
mouth. No
unless you've
tying,
got
just
like
put it
an
in the
actual
mouth.
gag just on hand, no. Which I'm gonna say you don't.
Where's fucking Basul when I need him?
He would be the one to ask. I'm not gonna shortchange you on that one.
What do you need?
A gag.
I need a gag.
You need a gag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, open wide.
Like I said.
Just put my tail in her mouth.
All right. Is there? I mean, you can stuff that in her mouth for now if you would like to. That's fine.
Okay, great.
But,
Tail and mouth.
Yes.
And then that's my turn.
With that, that's your turn. Yes. The next hound is going to make a saving throw with bless. Let's see if it even needs it. Yes, it can't even get it with bless. I'll just let you know. I'm gonna say though, the DC probably drops each time that Umber absorbs one. Well, we're gonna drop it by 5 each time, so that'd be. This one actually needs to roll the d4. And barely succeeds. This one that could still attack is You watch as the collar drops, a howl is ripped out, and mist gathers once more. You're rapidly finding
Holy.
out that Umber's getting too big.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, wait a second. Wait a second.
Go outside.
It is now the bone mass's turn. The bone mass is going to writhe. It doesn't have advantage, so 21. You're in armor mode right now, Ishmael, right? So
I am.
that does not hit you.
Woo!
Then it is going to do the same to the Eclipse Guard. Bone Mass Writhe. And deal 25 points of slashing damage to the Eclipse Guard.
Huh?
The bones,
well,
you watch as it just like
Right.
rakes onto it. You see skulls bite in. You see hands claw into it. You see even feet like start to try and rake into anything they can get their hands on.
Is that like a 5-foot radius thing? Like, what is that?
Anything within 5 feet of the bone mass that it wants to attack. It doesn't want to attack Morbosa.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just like, I need to fucking back up a step.
Yep. Yes, you do.
The bone mass does have health, by the way.
It does.
Oh shit! What? Smack.
next time maybe. The hound
I
is
got my
going
prisoner.
to roll a saving throw. It is getting progressively easier for this to happen. So
I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting to play like police force.
with a 25, it would have beat the old DC. So in its sleep, the collar falls off. A sigh is breathed out. And Umber grows one more category.
Ooh,
He big.
He's very big.
Wow.
Real big.
Oh wow. Is Umber gonna be able to fit through the door?
he gonna knock it down apparently.
Rawr.
There is the squeezing mechanic, so yeah.
Does he look like he's in like pain?
You watch as he finishes his howl. His eyes are glowing. He does not look like he's in any pain whatsoever.
Okay. So
Tail wagging.
That's what I care about the most.
Yeah, like he looks down at you and now notices like what exactly happened, and you do look. You see, he's like a little confused and starts to look around, and then he's like, "Yeah, no." He's just a little confused.
This dog's paw.
Yeah.
Good.
He's
Clifford the big red dog.
Yep.
He's right next to me, so I'm getting like tinier and tinier as he.
Yep.
It feels like it anyway.
Yeah, no, and like the howl got progressively louder and louder each time it came out. Like, and each time he grew in size, like the howl, yeah, it just got bigger. Everything about him. All right. With that, it is the Lord of Blood and Bone's turn. He is going to see if he recharges something, but I don't think it's going to matter too much for him. /R D6. Nope. He then attempts to slice against the sphere. To no avail. You watch as he raises his hands, and the blood inside does start to gush out and around, but he is no longer connected to the blood beneath, and so it doesn't move. But with that, he also cannot make the strength save, so gets immediately sucked into the center of the maelstrom, or closer to it. So 5'10".
10 feet.
Yes, and 5'10".
So my turn order has like a weird empty one right now.
Uh-huh.
So we're on the Lord of Blood right now, right?
Right?
Here, wait, let me just take a picture because my turn order is
I have this.
Oh, I see it. I
Oh,
see it. I
yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
me too.
Probably the
I
bone.
think it's
okay.
It's the miasma?
Yeah, no, it's the bones.
bones.
No, but
Oh,
it
no,
was
it's not.
No.
it wasn't. It's just blank. Like when I hover over.
So
it,
I
it
think
doesn't-
it's
not
it's one of
connected.
the hounds that I deleted earlier.
Round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and so I will just, if I can.
Sorry, I mean it's not a big deal. I
Yes,
just
I
wasn't
know.
sure if like something.
So
was,
I can't even see it on my screen, the DM screen. I can see it on the recording though.
It's gone now.
Yeah, I just had to go back and then forward, and then it left. So okay.
Thank you.
That is his turn. He is effectively out of combat, really. And I don't think that there's the only thing that would be harrying you still is that bone mass. So we'll continue for a little while. But the Eclipse Guard that is on this side, was thinking about moving in the direction that Umber was, and now is thinking, no, can't do that. So he's gonna just like move here, and that's what he's gonna do with his turn. Also,
The biggest boy.
I'm now just remembering that Victor has a turn. Oh no! Thank goodness. I thought we were just completely skipping him for some reason. No, thank goodness. Okay,
No, we're good.
Good,
Chilling.
good.
I'm after Lexov.
good. Okay, there's just too many people in combat, and that's really the problem.
DM.
Yes,
I do request that when you're referring to me in this form,
Understood.
you use
about your
Victor
proper
Rotkeev,
yes,
Destroyer of
your
Worlds.
proper name. I will do it.
Thank you.
Yes, you'll have to remind me, I'm sure, but I will.
Okay.
So this Eclipse Guard just moves forward. Doesn't do anything else. Morbosa needs to make a death saving throw. So she shall. Okay, so it's a success and a failure. Ezra, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell Bigby's hand to pick up the spear and then go hover over this giant gorge.
Beautiful. How much movement does the hand have?
60 feet.
Okay. You tell it to go 5,
Yeah.
10. We're gonna say it has to go all the way under to like actually pick it up. So 15, 20. Picks it up, and now all of it is going to move.
Wait for it.
5. Well, frickin' balls.
Ooh.
I can't.
If you just move the hand, we'll know where it is.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I appreciate your thoughts. Okay, so with 20, we've got
Just
25,
attach all of it together, DM.
30,
Yeah, Torin
35.
wants it all to be together.
40. I do.
He does. He's like, I want it to
50,
be real.
55.
You forgot 45.
You got 45.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't care. 60. That
I don't
sure.
care.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
I just want
But
to get it.
no.
Correct,
I
son.
thank you. I will just
You forgot.
I will just move it.
45.
I will just move 5. Okay. And thus we move this, and
Also,
we move.
this hand will disappear 6 seconds before the ball of force or the bead of force does. So it's just
All right.
gonna hover there
Yeah. Beautiful.
until it disappears, so that this bitch can take all of
Beautiful.
its fall damage.
Beautiful. Okay.
Actually, I
Wait.
would like it to keep raising it higher and higher until it disappears, so that he'll just fucking drop.
Wait.
Okay.
If that's
Is that a good
But
idea?
drop
Did
it
it
to
have-
where we can loot him. That'd be cool.
Steve, drop it where we
no,
can loot.
I'm
the
dropping
blood
it to where it will
undead.
die.
Oh, I did forget. The one thing you
That's
did notice inside the spear is that the Lord of Blood and Bone, the wounds that you left on him did start stitching back together.
Yeah, so I would
yeah,
like him to
all my hard
die and be
work.
far away from us.
Wait.
No, die
Shouldn't
right
you
here.
just drop him down the hole without giving him a chance to catch
To heal
anything?
himself all.
No,
Yeah.
because if I drop him right away, he
Oh,
will
yeah, the
still be
spear
in
will
the
protect
he will
him.
be in the
Forces up
sphere,
for a minute.
and he won't take the fall damage.
If he hits the ground before the bead goes away,
Yeah.
it's impenetrable. He'll take no damage.
I'm just worried that he won't be over the side. And
Oh, he
while
will
he's
be.
falling,
I'm
he'll
going
be
in the
able to.
middle.
Okay,
I'm going in the middle of this thing.
because you still
Yeah,
have
I'm
one
just
more turn of
worried
movement before
That he
does,
will be
yeah.
over the side,
Okay,
and he won't drop anything cool.
just worried that he's
We don't
not
need
gonna
anything
fall down
from
the
this man.
hole.
We don't need anything from this.
All right. Well, that is your
Any
turn,
cool
Ezra.
magical items that I
That
can
is your
never
turn,
use?
Ezra, unless you have anything else you'd like to
29
do.
AP, bro.
I was gonna cast Fireball, but I don't need to.
All right.
You can
Yes,
drop
it's
whatever
weird.
this fucking shit is. Oh, that's
I'll walk
Apple.
towards
Never mind.
Umber though.
Okay. You walk towards Umber, who now towers above you.
Oh my gosh, she looks so tiny. She's like
Yeah,
touching
like
his claw.
he brings his head down and like just sniffs you real quick and like puts his butt up in the air and wags his tail.
But Torin, if he's sniffing her, like, isn't her hair like going into his nostrils
Yep.
and stuff?
Yep.
I know.
She's like,
I love you too.
Uh-huh.
It's like when my cats put their asshole in my face. I'm like, I still love you, but like,
It's
fuck.
like
Can we
stop.
die?
But like, can we not? Oh
we
yeah.
call that butt the face, butt the face.
All
Here's
right.
my butthole.
Oh boy, Apple, it's now your turn.
Should I drop the maelstrom and let the blood fall on the ground, or keep it swirling until blood guy goes down the hole?
I think we keep control of the blood until blood guy goes bye-bye.
I think that's a good idea too. I'm just gonna continue to keep the blood in the blood tornado. It's gonna sound exactly like that.
All right. With that, is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do. I'm just keeping the blood tornado going.
All right. I will say before Lexov's turn starts, you, Snack, here once again. Please, 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 don't keep going. Please walk out. You're getting closer. Stop.
Who heard that? Snack?
Snack. Yes. So, Lexov is then going to, no longer being frightened because there is nothing to be afraid of, walks into the room and then looks at Umber. Is gonna roll a history check.
Oh
Actually,
yes, what's happening over here?
Not history. He's gonna roll religion.
Ooh, I know religion things.
He this is, I mean, with the body language, you can tell he's stunned. First time you've ever seen that. I don't think he's gonna do anything else because there's a maelstrom in front of him. There's nobody in the immediate vicinity. He's gonna just hang back. It is now Victor's turn. Victor Rocky,
Aha.
Destroyer of Worlds. It is your turn.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I can do much right now, but Umber,
Help!
you grew very, very large. Help? Is that Abraham yelling help?
Help!
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to Abraham, pick him
Yes.
up, and walk back.
Okay. I
have
will.
movement?
I will
Float
require.
as
That's a great question.
Yes, first movement, and then we're going to have you roll an athletics check to see if you can pull him out.
Movement. Speed 50 feet.
Okay, so you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you don't have to get right on top of him. As long as the edge of you connects with the edge of him. Like, for example, yeah. And technically, you've got reach. Like, you're not tiny. So, yeah, even one more, and you'll be right where you need to be. No.
Okay.
Back. So,
You're saying he's got 15
yeah, right
feet?
there.
All right,
Like, if you
can-
reach,
said an
you can-
athletics check.
Yes. And this way you can pretty well keep yourself out of the maelstrom.
Where is my athletics? Oh no! Whoa, that's a 17.
Uh-huh. With a 17, what's the DC on your maelstrom, Apple?
It's a 19.
Okay, you don't succeed, unfortunately. You try your darndest to
Wait, doesn't he
grab
get
onto
the plus?
Abraham.
Doesn't he get the roll? The feast
Oh,
roll?
the D4 because you 8. Yes, roll me a D4.
Yeah,
Don't roll a 1.
Yes, the mushroom soup. Or whatever we had.
All right.
Let's go!
With a 3, you reach out and barely are able to grasp onto Abraham's arm, pulling it just a little bit out of socket before you put him in the other hand and set him down on the ground outside the maelstrom.
Oh, that's smart.
I'm glad you're all right, friend.
We'll put you right.
We should eat some mushroom soup after all this is done.
This is a little bit uncanny, just because like it is Victor's voice, but just much deeper, and it's got like this roll of thunder that comes out underneath of it.
Yeah, Abraham didn't see you polymorph, so he's just looking at you with confused. Victor?
Don't worry. It's me, Victor. I just look a little different.
God, you look like you
It's
could destroy an entire world.
They do call me in this form. They do call me Victor Rotkiev, Destroyer of Worlds. Yes.
Well, then I shall call you by your full title, Mr. Destroyer of Worlds.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, Bostool, it is onto your turn. Unless Victor, do you have anything else?
After this, they might also call me Victor Rotkiev, Helper of Destroyer of Lord Blood and Bone, also Destroyer of Worlds.
All right, Bostool, what you doing?
I just move to right here.
Okay, beautiful. That's
And,
what most other people have been doing.
That's my turn.
All right, snack.
Wait, before that,
Oh, okay.
Raise.
I say, get up at that doll.
Beautiful. Yes. You take your turn doing that. Snack.
Put that down. Well, I also want to pet a bird.
Oh, pin.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, there's no getting rid of her at all. That's
I mean, you can try.
no. Okay, so while I'm here with Apple and Abe and Victor Rucky, Destroyer of Worlds, and Umber and Ezra and Vessel,
Uh-huh.
I would tell them that there's. Do I know this voice in my head? Like who it is?
You don't know who it is, no.
Okay, I don't have any idea. Of
Go ahead.
best guess.
You can you can roll me just a straight intelligence check to see if like you can glean any deeper knowledge of the being that is on the other side of these messages, essentially.
said intelligence.
Yes.
Plus a D4.
Yes. With that, you beat a DC of 15, meaning that yes, you do glean knowledge. You get the feeling that this is a good line creature. You also feel the same general, like, and it just similar, not same, but similar to the connection you have with Nemririanth, just a lot more shallow. So, I mean, with that, you're guessing it's some kind of telepathic dragon, much like he is.
Okay. Would you let me tell the group that's with me
Yes. Yes.
that information?
Yes.
Okay. That what he said was like stop, don't go any further. Don't
Yes,
go any...
it also is distinctly a female voice.
Oh, okay. I would tell them all that.
All right. Now everyone has the information that there is probably a telepathic or psionic dragon that is urging, or at least wanting, you all to stay away, because it doesn't sound like they're talking to you. It just sounds like the general vibe of like they understand that you're close and nobody else has heard them, but they are wishing as much as they can that you will stay away.
Away from them or from a location?
Unclear. They just have
Unclear.
been telling Snack, well, not telling, but just the general vibe has been, please stay away, don't come any closer. Whether it's a location, whether it's them,
Not sure.
not sure. With that, the Eclipse Guard on the other side is going to bury 2 sword attacks into the
bones.
yes, this pile of bones.
Them bones, them dry bones.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sword. Not advantage, but 32 is good. Not disadvantage, I should say. 32 is good. Not natural 20, is it? No, it's 19 though. So 27 points of total damage is dealt. If another attack comes in like that, the bones are scattered and left in a mess of pieces instead of their congealed, slimy cells. I'm gonna leave it over here just because it's still like there. It's just not a hindrance any longer. And goodness sakes. It is now Umber's turn. He looks around. I'm gonna say combat essentially has ended at this point. And so we will change the music.
All of course, move over there.
Okay, pause that. Don't need that anymore. This big scary music can go away.
See, you know a situation is really desperate when I start looking deep into my inventory for solutions.
You were in the shit, like there is no doubt. You were in
The
a very,
moment I
very
got
bad
pulled into the
position.
maelstrom, I was like, this is bad.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
My
You could have
original
not had.
plan, actually, before he pulled me further in, was to put it between us to push me out.
Right.
Like I
That'd've
would
been-
be able to
that'd've been good.
succeed, and it would have just like separated us by 20 feet. But
Yeah.
then he pulled me deeper, and I was like, "Well, now I really don't have much of a now it's just a choice of who's getting speared, me
All
or
right.
him."
I do need to roll unless Ishmael, you are doing a medicine check or something to try and stabilize Morbosa. I do need to roll 2 more death saving throws for her.
I want to take all her shit, and then I'm gonna stabilize her.
Okay, I'll roll one more
And-
death save
and
at least.
tag her.
Oh,
And
like
tag her.
weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Let's
lock
see.
picks, backpacks,
Barbosa.
all that shit.
The Hound
Meow.
Severe can go
Kitty
away.
meow meow.
No sneaky rogue shit.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay, success.
Yeah.
And you
Cat's mad
take all our
that
shit.
Ezra's throwing our loot away.
Bruh, get over it.
Bro, we got loot.
This is
okay?
also the
Like,
person who asked you to save them from a white dragon. So yes, you can definitely say veto. So.
No, definitely not.
I think I will, and I will continue to move that.
Make me a medicine check real quick, Ishmael, because this is the last combat thing you will need to do.
The medicine.
All right, and now we this ambient. With an 11, I'll say it's above a 10. You stabilize.
yeah, it's a DC 10 Wisdom medicine check to stabilize a dying creature.
Good. Good, because I did not know that.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was DC 10, but I decided to just like refresh myself on it.
Good. I appreciate you.
Barbosa's gonna live so she can learn that crime doesn't pay.
It's me.
All right.
Wait.
Why did you do that?
Whoa!
Yeah.
There we go.
I was live. Oh, he's just as you two.
You got it.
I'm so
One-liners,
excited
that's
to
what it's
use
all
that
about.
as mahogany.
No, that's called Billow for Effect on the
Oh, I love it.
on the Albion soundboard,
Ah,
and it's got the sunglasses emoji.
What?
I love it.
yeah.
All right.
So psyched to use
You
it.
move the
Oh.
Lord of Blood and
Here.
Bone out
Oh,
here.
good thing.
Let me know where you exactly want them. Like, do you want them a little to the left, a little to the right?
Ezra, no!
Ezra!
Don't do it.
Ezra! I can't hear you if you're talking.
I am here.
Okay.
I was looking at Billow for Effect though. So what did you say?
Where do you want the Lord of Blood and Bone to be suspended?
As middle as I can, as
Okay.
far away from any edge as I can.
This, I would say, is that.
Okay.
And you trigger the dragon.
So, right now, Biggie B's hand is, well, Ezra's hand is holding holding this lord above. Are you trying to go as vertical as possible?
Straight up but staying middle, yes.
Straight up, but saying middle. Okay. You can't see the ceiling. So, eventually, the Lord of Blood and Bone disappears.
Well, Big B's hand is only up for a minute, and it will disappear 6
Right.
seconds before
Yes.
the ball.
But
will.
for that amount of time, it has moved 60 feet incrementally.
Well, I don't. Wait. Let me check. It might not be able to be that far away from me though.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Where'd it go? Damn it! Did it close? Its range is 120, but I don't know if can it go outside of that once it's up. You know, can I cast it?
As long as it doesn't like literally state that it can't be outside, because I know like for the Echo Knight feature, it literally
Yeah.
states your echo can only be 60 feet away, and if it ever goes outside of that, then it disappears. If it doesn't say
Yeah.
that, then I'm not gonna say that that's the
Yeah.
case.
It says, as a bonus action on subsequent surge, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then cause one of these effects. It doesn't say anything about it
Yes,
disappearing.
yes. Whether it disappears or loses control. I think.
But it does say a place that I can see, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, let me look. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, just
Then moves command on hand. You create a translucent force in an occupied space that you can see. So I had to create it in a place that I can see, but it doesn't say
yes.
anything.
I mean,
about
technically,
it.
it's just it's almost a creature
Yeah.
of its own. So I have no issue with you saying yes. It's a 5th level spell. It's or 6th. I can't remember. But
5th.
yes,
But I can cast it at higher levels.
Right. It's a 5th level spell. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, you can only stay within 120 feet of yourself at all times. No. It's a 5th level spell. It can move as far as you will it to. So, eventually, you lose sight of both the Lord of Blood and Bone and your hand. Because it moves 60 feet every turn. Until it drops. We were about 3 rounds of combat in, so that is 7 times 60, which is, what, 420 feet? You don't know exactly where it stops. I mean, I guess you can probably feel that. It does not stop a full 420.
Is this spell still up, AJ?
No, it only lasted a minute.
The blood, after the maelstrom dissipates, doesn't move. Its tether, like, you watch as it's like shivering basically in just a stasis almost. It is not moving anywhere, but it's not like receding either. You feel that the hand moves probably a good 200 feet and then stops. At that point, you wait, and then eventually you watch as the Lord as well as the orb falls with terminal velocity past all of you. The orb is still there because it is, 6 seconds before it dissipates from where the hand last left it. You are uncertain of whether it hits the bottom before the force goes away. You don't know how deep this cavern goes.
I can't see it at all. Like it's still in its.
It is
bubble.
dark, and the orb is still encapsulating it. Whether it is alive or not, you do not know.
Okay.
But at the end, let's just put this. We'll put them both that way. Boop. They both disappear. And you don't know whether it hits the bottom or not. One thing I will say is that you hear a resounding crash. Whether that is the body or the orb, you can't say. But you do watch as the crash lands. The shivering of the blood stops very sharply and recedes within the blink of an eye down the grate, seeming to almost dash out of sight.
All right. Well, he's at least away from us.
Yes,
For now.
you are now in a relatively very, very heavy quotes safe space.
Can I get on top of Under and like sit on his head? I want to do it so bad.
I mean,
Just wants
if
to
you,
ride
if you,
him.
do you ask him? Like right now, he is like already ducked down to you. Well, he watched the entire thing that you did, and then would like turn back around. Yeah, I guess he's not at you right now, but
Uppies?
yeah, you show that you want up, and he nestles his head down close to you. I will tell you, to get up on him, you have to reach a little bit to grab onto his nose so that you can actually get yourself up there. In fact, probably what happens is that he puts his paw next to his head so that you can climb up onto that and then climb up onto his head.
He's a good boy. I got scratched behind his ears all up there ear because I could probably only
Right,
do
right.
one.
You scratch and go ahead and roll me I guess it could be I'm gonna call it an investigation check. You're looking for a spot, you know.
Okay, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, 11. It wasn't a high DC.
Okay.
You find the spot behind the ear, and then he starts to kick the leg. You rapidly find out that you shouldn't do that, cause you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. At least I'm good at those.
Yes, you very rapidly grab onto his ear, because as he's kicking, like his head turns and everything, and you are hanging a good like 30 feet off the ground.
Okay, shit. Alright.
As soon as he realizes what happened, he, turns his head back so that you land, and then gives out a whimper.
It's okay, buddy. Maybe we'll just have to scratch your ear when you're laying down and I'm not on you.
You just, for everyone who is watching, like, you just see that he's like kind of tucked back and looking up at her. His ears are back right now. For you, like, it's kind of hard to tell that his eyes are looking at you, but if you scoot up, you can.
Don't
you can see
feel
it.
bad. And then I'll just pet the spot between their eyes, you know.
His eyes
Don't
close
feel
as you're doing
bad.
that.
It's okay. You're the best boy.
Wag of tail, which sounds kind of like a typhoon. But with that, what else are y'all doing? I don't know how long polymorph lasts, but
It's
1 hour.
1 hour. All right.
I'm unmuted.
Now you.
We get to keep Victor Rotkeev, Destroyer of Worlds, with us for a little while longer.
Yes.
Good for Vix.
Really
For
make that
Victor.
spell slot work.
That's right.
Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure because it's not. I don't know how it necessarily works. It doesn't state that polymorph breaks your concentration, but you do maintain concentration on polymorph.
Right on.
The thing is if you take damage, you'll have to make a Constitution check. I think
Yes.
that's how it works.
That is how it operates.
Okie dokie.
But you'll be using Storm Giants Con, so
Mm-hmm.
you got this.
It all works out in the end.
Yes. The only way around that is to cast True Polymorph and wait for it to set in, and then you don't have to worry about concentration checks anymore.
I see.
That's 9th level.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 9th level spell.
We have a ways to get there. Maybe not that far though.
5, 10, 20 million, 60.
I do have a question for everybody. Has anybody seen any mushrooms?
I would like to investigate
Okay.
for some mushrooms.
Do it.
Oh, you're actually okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Let's do it. Investigation check.
Plus a D4
With
24.
a 24.
with a D4.
You are
With a
confident that if there were any mushrooms around, you would have found them. What you really quickly realize is that with the crystal that overlays every inch of this place, nothing living can really attach itself.
That makes sense.
A place without mushrooms is makes me uneasy. That's all I have to say.
I could use
All right,
a
Victor, I
rest.
try.
Like
Uh,
a quick
thank you.
breather.
by the way, there
Mhm.
is not any blood left. Every single drop that receded into the grate, like every single drop that was around or on the ground, has all receded with the blood that left.
So maybe we should try to find a safe spot to take a rest.
Tiny hut.
You
I don't know if myself and
I just need a short
Hummer
rest.
can
I
fit.
need key and health.
Yeah, I need shot as well.
I will say, you hear on the wind. Yes, I would advise that. You should.
We all heard
Sure.
that? Or Angela?
Yeah, you heard it. And it wasn't something telepathic. It was to everyone. You hear it. You don't see anything, but you
Something
hear
like
it.
that suggests
y'all
it's
just
not a
hear
good
that?
idea.
I think
I heard it.
yes. With the lack of mushrooms and that weird voice, I don't think we should take a rest right now.
Don't be that way. Take a rest. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep then.
I'm not talking about sleep.
Go to sleep.
I just need to patch up.
I have this prisoner. If that helps.
We can
I gotta go about it.
maybe
Just a
Okay.
short rest.
Okay.
we can take a minute or two.
No, we can not decide what's happening right now because I gotta go.
We-
That's fine. That's
Friend,
fine.
You gotta go.
I
Okay.
don't
At the beginning
remember.
of next session, we will reconvene and figure out what all you guys want to do. So,
Oh, no.
Yay.
Right.
Or
So
do
don't
you
forget.
play the like you have 1 10-minute one as well? I'm trying to remember if you do that rule or not.
I don't.
What was it?
I don't know. 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
Trade-off is the paladin gets to
yes,
heal, lay on hands as a bonus
Isaiah
action.
Isaiah allows us in Albion to do the like we've got one short rest that's 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then
Do
the
it to
others are
encourage
going to be
its
an hour.
use.
Yes.
Hmm.
I do not.
Because often when you tell a group of players that you have to sit for an hour, they're like, nah, let's just push into our inevitable death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah,
fight the
yeah,
boss
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
48 HP.
Uh-huh.
and
Think
half
we
our
should
And
resources.
the prisoner in one
But
other
that's how
hand,
I play
too.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Accurate though. Very accurate.
Maybe we can convince Morbosa to fight with us.
Does she have a collar on?
Or Bosa.
Oh yeah, we should have taken one of those collars. Fuck.
I put it on her.
You do see that they're still laying on the ground. They're not really her size though.
I'm just
Do
kidding.
I-
Anyways.
Do I still have access to the slime babies in this form?
No. Every
Ah,
like
damn
it states, everything melds into your form when you
Okay,
take on
okay, okay.
yes, that shape.
What about Frank?
He's just inside you right now, buddy.
Oh, no.
Dirty dog.
Inside
Think
him.
of it like Dragon Ball Z, how like Goku and Vegeta have
Okay.
to like meld.
So wait.
That's how you
it-
become
it-
destroyer of worlds.
It does
You
not
have to
say that
absorb Frank's
creatures.
power.
It does not say that creatures you are carrying. So I just no. I'm already saying no to this because I don't want you all to decide at one point. Oh, I can just grab your hand, and I can
Meld
polymorph
it.
into something, and now you are part of me. It's like
I never
uh,
made
uh,
such
uh,
a
uh,
crazy
uh,
extrapolation.
no.
That's a good idea, Torin.
Nope, it's not happening.
Wow.
I would've never
Your
thought of
beetle,
that.
your
Man.
beetle is outside. Your slimes are as well. They
Oh,
are
my
still
slimes
attached
are
to
as
you.
well, okay.
Yes, they are still attached to you because
Got
I'm
it.
I'm not allowing creatures to meld into your polymorph. That is just absolutely
like to-
nothing I'm ever going to touch.
I would like to drop a slime down the grate.
Okay.
You're propagating slimes?
Do you want to stealth or do you just want to do it?
I just want to do it. I just
Okay.
want to take it out, reach
Uh,
over, and just.
Side note,
Yeah.
all the skeletons that we didn't kill went down the grate.
Every
Hey! Victor,
You weren't
Yeah.
you
cut
weren't
that
here.
shit out.
What?
Uh,
What are you
I-
talking
That's right, he
about?
wasn't
I
here.
saw that, you motherfucker.
so everybody with a high passive perception would, well, you're not looking at him is the thing. Like, so I'm guessing, Abraham, you were walking over towards Morbosa, correct?
You're looking at the prisoner.
Yes,
I have a 22.
you do, and you were the only
You're
person
looking
I was
for
going to say.
mushrooms.
You,
Victor?
you were looking.
White
for
does not
mushrooms.
care if anybody sees this one.
Okay.
I was looking for them, but then I
Yes.
was going
So
back to him
what
to
I'm
say
yes,
I
yes,
didn't
exactly.
find any and why.
So what I'm gonna say is that you see him now. I would like an initiative check rolled to see what you can do about it. So it's going to be you, and it's going to be Victor Rockcave, Destroyer of Worlds.
Thank you.
Initiative?
Wait, what? Like
You're
we
not
have a
allowed
turn
to
order?
drop slimes.
No, you're just.
It's just an initiative
guess.
to see
Oh.
which one of you acts first,
Oh, got it.
Initiative.
and it's to see if you can do
Where's
anything about this
initiative?
situation. So
Mine is
25 points.
6.22.
Yep. I mean, you can probably
I
do
know.
something about it. Yeah, you can do something about it. What do you want to do? Anything about this? He is dropping a slime down a grade.
So can you remind me if we don't want him to do this, or if it's I?
So you
can't
don't really know what it means to
does.
have this
Yeah.
slime dropped into any
Specifically.
place. But you do know that the creature that gave it to him was pretty well like covering the entirety of her inhabited area. Like she didn't really leave much room for anything else.
We're gonna go through all the trouble of saving the world just to have it get overrun with slimes.
I'm just doing my duty. That's all. Just
I
taking
can't
orders
tell
from
you
my
more
duty.
that.
I
Dude,
guess
from
I
the
would
old
just
slime mommy.
see that he did it
Okay.
and not.
You watch as he drops a slime down.
We can shame you for it at least.
Some people would say
Sounds
that he's
dirty.
a real
You're watching him
mama's
slime.
boy.
You're watching him
I
drop
know,
a slime.
that does
How
sound
many more
dirty.
do you have, my good friend?
That's what I
That's
wanted to
a-
know.
That's a very good question.
Because
Okay.
I've tried to
Victor's
keep
been
track of
tracking
them.
it. Yeah, he's been keeping track this whole time.
Yeah.
He started out with
Yeah.
6.
So one thing,
let's
one
say
thing,
I have one
I
left.
believe that.
one thing that you can do, and I wish we would have done this when we first started it, but you can make another resource and you can track it that way, saying, "Oh, I have 6 slimes," and
That makes sense.
eventually count down to 0. But for now, we will say that there are 2 left. Because when you finish this, I'm going to let you know something's going to happen. So,
Yeah, no kidding. Of course.
there are 2 left.
Bet.
All right.
Oh man.
Cool. I wish Slime Mommy would show up. That'd be cool. Slime
He's a little
versus
too
blood.
persistent about hugs for my taste.
Oh, her hugs were so nice. Oh,
I
so
don't know.
nice.
I don't know if you saw that or not, but
I really think that she would enjoy me in my current form. She'd be very proud of me for it. All right.
all right. Yes. With that,
Well,
we will reconvene with our heroes next we meet them, and you'll maybe figure out who the heck is talking to you.
An ally, of
Oh.
course.
100%. He wants to help you get so deep into this dungeon.
Yes, so deep.
It's a she
I was gonna say
DM.
the same thing, Matt.
So the
It is a
the she wants you to stay away. The he does not.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused. I gotta
That
go.
changes everything.
All right.
So
Goodbye.
he is kind of like Cosby of the dungeon. He's like, sleep.
All right.
sleep."
Yes, and I will stop the recording there.